Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Nagarythe going up against Nagarythe, and he's got a few forces coming in as reinforcements. So this save file was sent in by somebody who's very new to the game. They said they had less than 50 hours in it, and they've tried this battle a few times and they can't seem to win it. That's fair enough. I'd say that Nagarythe's forces is definitely stronger than Nagarythe's, but this is certainly not an unwinnable battle. Now, auto-resolve definitely doesn't work. I checked that, so it has to be fought manually. And I know it's not like the most difficult fight ever, but the thing is, if I only cover the most insane battles ever, I won't be able to get as many videos out because I don't receive that many, you know. And also, I don't think it's fair to only save disasters from people who are experts at the game. If anything, new players should just get as much attention as veterans. Can't be bailing out just the veterans just because they get themselves into even worse situations. Okay, so we got some enemy reinforcements coming in from here and there, so we can assume that since Nagarythe has the bulk of the forces, that these reinforcements here must be pretty small. Now, there's a lot of trees in the way there. That could certainly be a problem. We'll have a lot of time to set up because they'll be setting up all the way back here. Now, another thing that said on the email is that the enemy artillery was his biggest problem. It absolutely shredded his front line. Well, that's certainly something we can prevent, and this can be a lesson for you how to deal with enemy artillery. It's probably one of the big things that people ask me about or get concerned about. Oh, what are we supposed to do? The enemy bring artillery. If you know what you're doing, enemy artillery can be negated. It's usually best if you're the attacker, but you can do it as a defender most of the time. Unless there's like 4 armies up against 1, then there's not much you can do. But in this situation here, I think we can deal with it. Alright, so how much ammo do they have? 28. Alright, 31 with them. Lotho and Seaguard. You're actually, in my opinion, better off with just archers. But they're better. No, they're not. Okay. Okay, you stay here. We'll just, whatever's here, just get it off the battlefield as quickly as possible. But we're not going to need the spearmen. Instead, I'm going to have the spearmen hide here. Just so the enemy don't know what we're doing there specifically. And you mop down whatever routes, I suppose. So yeah, just quickly get rid of it. So our initial army is stronger than Nagarythe, but as reinforcements come in, we'll see. And this is why we didn't need the spearmen, because we could just use his thing here. Okay, they got the artillery there. Looks like only one of the enemy forces was here. You start taking him out, although the archers seem to be handling him. Yeah, these trees here are going to block some of our shots. That was definitely one of my biggest concerns. Alright, if that's broken, that's good enough. Let's just focus on winning, not worrying about annihilating them completely at this stage. Alright, stop firing. You still need the rest of your shots for Nagarythe. Get over here. Let's get ready to get started. Same with you. Come over here. Get ready to try to just have the artillery shoot at it. Not necessarily to waste ammo. I don't think that that's really going to be a viable option since we're defending. Just get that guy off the battlefield. It doesn't matter if he dies. In fact, it's probably better if he doesn't. Okay, cool. Start moving in over here. No, leave him fire at will. Alright, we should try to make use of this area here because it'll protect one of our flanks. And that's also primarily where they're coming up. Alright, so the Eagle, main thing we want to do, since he said that the enemy artillery was his biggest problem, this is our tool for not necessarily defeating the artillery, but delaying them. If the artillery are busy shooting at the Eagle, they're not advancing with the rest of the army. And especially if we can get them to fire in the wrong direction to our main forces, that might even be better. Okay, get Nagarythe over here, because he can outrun anything they've got. None of their forces are on force march. Now, I don't want to necessarily waste their ammo, but we need to just keep them busy, stop them from advancing, because they can't fire while moving, while the rest of the enemy forces advance. So yeah, bounce of power is not in our favor. Thing is, we did use a lot of ammo in that little scuffle at the start there. So I don't know exactly how well that traded for us. Okay, so start going around that way, curve it a little bit. Alright, now let's start bringing them in. Don't stand in the trees. You come around over this side. Oh wow, they're sending everything after the... or just about everything after the eagle. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, there's Malekith. You should be trying to aim for him. Alright, they're advancing with the artillery. That's not what we want. Well, these two are targeting the eagle, but this one isn't. I don't know. Okay, we'll be in range soon. Alright, it's fine if they're shooting at Alithanar, but let's try to... Actually, if they're shooting at Alithanar that they're not going to shoot at the eagle, we should be fine to try to get them off their artillery there. Okay, use this to just slow them down. So that eagle's doing fine here. But yeah, a key component to archer-focused armies, which, you know, I've previously made videos, you know, advising in certain directions with the High Elves. This isn't necessarily a bad stack. It's just early game, so it's, you know, this is completely normal, I think. Could certainly use some artillery, but it's not too bad. But another part of the High Elf strategy is trickery. Just keep messing them about. Okay, this is what he advised against. So let's actually stand back a bit. What's our range? What's their range on their artillery? Can't quite. Okay, there's the range there. Yeah, try to stay behind that. Alright, we've got an opportunity. If you could swing by here, might be able to take out that Reaper Bolt Thrower. Damn it. Come on, move over there. Alright, we'll send one or two of our units around here, but keep units in reserve. You don't want to send everything you've got in melee at the start here, because they're not gonna do well. They're just spearmen. Hold them back. Alright, he's not gonna fight well against Malekith. Ugh. We got a black arc in the area as well. Bounce of power is improving. The eagle's not faring great. Let's just keeping it busy. Just keep it busy long enough until the Reaper, the Illyrian Reavers get over there. You get over there as well. Alright, try to shoot whatever's going to cause us the most damage. Okay, enemy artillery has been neutralized.
Understood. Quickly now. Loyal. Asher, forward.
That's fine. That one's done enough for this battle. This over here is not going to fare too well for very long.
As you say. We away.
He's not going to fare great either. Trying to shoot Malekith, but it's a bit tricky. Don't worry about him. But yeah, just got to stop them from getting to our archers. What might even be better, moving some of them back and just leaving maybe one of them behind, because this is Loth and Seaguard. One of them behind to hold the line. Can't really do much against Malekith at this point. We don't have any hero killers in the army. Well, we do, but it won't work against him. Yeah, you're done with this battle. You stay there.
For duty. Shadow march. My duty.
Just shoot or whatever. Trying to shoot at Malekith. He just won't do it. Where'd the eagle go? Get over here. So yeah, if you can't do much damage to the enemy general, just don't even bother with it, because otherwise it's just gonna waste their efforts. I was trying to shoot him, but he just wouldn't do it, because they won't do friendly fire. Even if it's worth it to do friendly fire, they won't do it. He will not win in a skirmish there, but at least he's got them distracted. Our front line's not holding on much longer, but it does look like the battle is almost over. Alright, let's bring the eagle in here. Try and do some more damage to Nagarythe. Don't really need that, but whatever. Keep harassing them over here, forcing them to keep changing directions. That doesn't do much damage anyway. Nah, it's not going to work. Alright, they don't have any melee units left, and our troops can outrange theirs. Oh, actually they do have some melee units. Doesn't matter, they're not going to get close. Okay, we're actually finally doing some damage to Nagarythe. We really shouldn't be losing this eagle. Let's get it out of there. So yeah, just ignore him. He's just going to be a bother. There's not much we can do about him. Yeah, just keep all the spearmen back, because we want to keep the integrity of the units. Just because they've rallied doesn't mean we have to send them into melee. It's much better to spread out the casualties. Alright, here we go. It's got the cavalry. Hang on, it's not over here. I thought we were getting the army loss penalty. Not quite. Wait. That guy there is on break. Oh, right, cause a black arc, right. Huh. How is a black arc captain here? Now, they haven't got the army loss penalty in there just yet. Let's see if we can hit him with just our last shot. Might just break him. Yeah, he's gonna get away. We can try and stop him, but there's not a whole lot we can do. So yeah, the biggest problem here was just running low on ammo, because some of these guys now aren't shooting. But you know, the Shadow Walkers, they're decent in melee. But the enemy army's been absolutely shredded. Oh, hang on, we might actually catch him. Get over here, listen up. I don't want to be shooting into our own units there. Because as far I think none of our units got wiped out. Why they keep shooting? Don't do it. Oh, it's this one, right? Actually, he's doing alright. I'll keep him shooting. Just keep him slowed down as long as possible. We might actually catch him. Probably doing some damage to our own men, so maybe just stay back. But I think it'd be worth it if we could actually knock him out. It will be done. Let's get the eagle over here. They're not the best at running down these kind of units, but just do the best we can. He's moving so slow. It's probably thanks to the poison on these guys. I really don't think we're going to catch him. Just not doing enough damage. Oh, it's so close. No. He's gonna get away. That's alright. At least he's really badly damaged. But I gotta wonder, is he in home territory? Because if he is, they're gonna get replenishment. And you won't. Alright, let's have a look at the situation and see how things have gone. But yeah, the key to that victory was definitely keeping the artillery busy, because if they were using the multi-shot on the infantry, they would have absolutely shredded you. I mean, they only got like 1 or 2 shots in, and it would have done a lot of damage. That's why it was important. Look, when it comes to the enemy artillery, the Reaper bolt throwers and the Eagle Claw bolt throwers, they make far better anti-infantry artillery than anti-large artillery. Well, it's a good amount of money, and we're certainly going to need to take captives, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the best option. And let's have a look at the situation. None of those armies were on force march, so none of them just automatically get killed. It's interesting that an admiral was actually participating in that. Maybe it was because you're actually close to the coast? I don't know. Alright, let's have a look at the situation. So far looks good. Right, well, no replenishment for us. But actually, this is actually good. He only got a small amount of replenishment, so it's probably would have been better to fight just a tier, like a level 1 lord than even a damaged Malachus. But at least he is damaged. If we attack him outside here, we can draw out the garrison. But in all honesty, you should be able to handle that yourself. Like the battle that you couldn't do, that's been done, and now you should be able to handle it from here. I've got to wonder, what were you doing standing there? That's a weird place to end your turn, but whatever, situation sorted. No units got wiped out. You've got a noble over here. You do whatever you want. You got this. Alright guys, well that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.